So we're about ready for the opening tip-off. It's brought to you by Chisholm Family Dentistry, providing cosmetic and preventive dental care. Whether you need a regular checkup, cleaning, or corrective work, trust Chisholm Dentistry. Call 435-527-3555. In fact, I think it's about time for me to get one of those appointments made, but there we go. Last visit with his team for Coach Carson Christensen of the South Sevier Rams, as the South Sevier student section trying to get into things here at Salt Lake Community College. Jumping it for American Heritage, it will be Ricky Patterson. He'll jump it against Maxon Bastion for South Sevier. South Sevier going right to left, American Heritage left to right across your radio dial, TV, and computer screen. Officials say they are set and ready to go. Tip is up, and it will be both players trying to do the exact same thing, and it's picked up by American Heritage. Right side, off the glass, got it to go. The finish by Jeremiah Alone. 2-0 American Heritage strikes first.
Kind of a scramble off the tip, and a good pass down there for Alone, who laid it in, and Patriots strike first.
Flare screen to Rich Tebbs. High on the left side, he'll come up top to Heath. Heath comes out to Barney. Barney fakes, going to drive in, got inside the lane, kicks it to Tebbs, open three. In and out, high rebound, and it's going to be Patterson with it. And he just covers the ball up, and a timeout will be called by Coach Winnetana. So a Monroe City Power timeout called with 7:27 to go in the first quarter. On the Alvey Lumber scoreboard, 2-0 is your score. We'll keep it right here with a 30-second timeout.
I'm sure you hate to use a timeout 33 seconds into the quarter, but he was in nowhere land, nowhere to throw the ball to. Couldn't roll over without a travel. But good inside-outside action for the Rams that time with the kick out. Got a good shot.
And that's, what he did there. South Sevier wanted to travel, saying that he fell down after the rebound. The official saying no, he didn't have control over it. So that's where that call came from, or lack of call came from, was that he never had control. So up the floor will be Wahi with it for the Patriots. Picked up by Miramontes. He'll go left wing. That's Winnetana. Up top to Patterson, right side high, Wahi. Looking inside, goes for Patterson, got tipped by Bastion. Last touch by Patterson, out of bounds. An American Heritage turnover.
And Bastion did a good job. There was no avenue to pass the ball. He mirrored him down that lane on that cut. Turnover for American Heritage.
Barney brings it up the floor for the Rams. He'll go left wing to Miramontes. Guarded by Patterson. Fake left, came right off the screen, now goes to Heath. Heath looking inside, got it to Tails. Pump fake, puts it up, off the glass, and in, tie game.
Really good job by Ridge. Once he got the mismatch there, just a little head fake, got him in the air, hit the bank shot.
Pass right wing, knocked out of bounds by Barney, remains American Heritage basketball.
Good anticipation as Azra goes to throw that ball. Barney jumps the pass, tips it out of bounds.
Remains Patriots ball. Right wing it comes to Larson. Larson into the corner to Winnetana, guarded tight by Barney. Tries to shake him. Barney knocks it out of his hands, out of bounds. Remains American Heritage basketball.
Two straight defensive gems right there for Barney.
Winnetana lobs in right wing to Wahi. Back in the corner to Winnetana. Thought about the shot. Rips through, hands off to Patterson. Patterson looking baseline, cut off by Miramontes. Now backing him down, gets inside the block, turns and faces up on him. Miramontes walls up, fadeaway shot is good. Nice finish by Patterson.
Great shot, because Miramontes really forced him into a tough shot.
Yes, he did.
And I think Carson would have let him take that shot all night long, but he hit a big shot.
Barney goes right side high to Tebbs. Guarded by Winnetana. Hesitates, looks to drive right, got cut off, comes out to Heath. Heath lobs into the corner to Barney. Guarded by Wahi, has the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch, the leg of Barney out of bounds. The South Sevier turnover.
Yeah, just pretty good defensive. Azra got his hands in that time and just slapped it. Hit Barney on the knee.
Under 6 to go in the first quarter. 4-2 your score on the Alvey Lumber scoreboard. American Heritage leading South Sevier to a quarterfinal game. Wahi brings it up the floor for the Patriots. Guarded by Miramontes. Goes left side for Winnetana, and Barney able to jump the passing lane to knock it out of bounds. Remains American Heritage ball.
He's got his hands in the lanes right there. And
Winnetana lobs up top. Now they go to Wahi. Left wing to Winnetana as they work their way back around. They come up top to Alone. Right wing. Right junction now, Patterson. One dribble to his right. Got the defense to go by. Kicks it back out. 3 for Wahi on the way. Nothing but net. of Mesa Machinery three-pointer, Azrael Wahi, and it's a 7-2 American Heritage lead.
And Patterson froze South Sevier. They thought he was going to shoot that shot, right? And then they kicked it back out for the three, and South Sevier flat-footed.
Right junction, Miramontes fakes the handoff, spins against the defense, has the ball poked away and gets it back, bounces down to Bastion. Bastion out to Heath. He'll rise for three. Off the back of the rim, no good. High rebound, Winnetana with it for the Patriots.
One and done right now for South Sevier.
Wahi going to drive in, has the ball poked away, but regathers, loses it again. It's on the ground. Both teams dive for it. Keegan Heath has it for the Rams. Up the floor it comes to Barney on the left wing. Thought about the shot. Now drives baseline. Puts up the 6-foot runner. Missed it short. Patterson the backside rebound for American Heritage. He'll bring it the other way. Gets cut off and comes out to Winnetana. Up top Wahi. Coach Winnetana calls out the offensive set. 4:38 to go in the quarter. 7-2 American Heritage. Left wing it goes to Olone. Short corner he goes to Patterson. Guarded by Barney. Underneath he got it to Wahi for the wide open layup as the rotation got there late. Rich Tabb's not happy about what happened there defensively, and Coach Christensen not either. He calls timeout. So with 4:22 to go in the first quarter on the Avi Lumber scoreboard, it's American Heritage 9, South Sevier 2 in the 2A quarterfinals on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking is now hiring drivers statewide, including Beaver, Millard, Sevier, San Pete, Juab, Carbon, Emery, Utah, and Salt Lake counties, as well as many other locations. The job includes a home daily schedule, excellent pay, benefits, training, retirement, a positive work environment, and requires a Class A CDL license with doubles endorsement. To apply, go to barneyjobs.com. That's barneyjobs.com.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. On our website, you're not going to wade through a bunch of unrelated content. You bring up TeamHive.live and you're just going to find a lot of high school sports and events. We've created tools that make it super easy for you to create events and stream to our site. And if you ever need help with anything, you can give me a call. So I want to invite your school to join the team. If you're a Utah high school, you can stream live on TeamHive. That's TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Back here at Salt Lake Community College, it was South Sevier basketball out of the Monroe City Power timeout. Miramontes got swatted on a shot by Wahi, and now American Heritage the other way. Right wing is Winnetana. Skips it over to Wahi high on the left side, guarded by Tebbs. Dribbles in, got cut off, lost his footing and the basketball. Bastion has it. He's on the ground looking for help. And a foul going to be called on Ricky Patterson coming over the top. So Patterson will pick up his first. Team's first.
Pretty unnecessary. He had Bastion kind of in a place where he couldn't do anything, right? Kind of curled over on his side. But 9-2 right now, American Heritage. And American Heritage in the zone right now.
Up top, Barney. Left wing to Heath. Skips it over high to Tebbs. Up top, back to Barney. Barney pump fake, dribbles into the left hand. Pull up 15-footer from the elbow. Nothing but net.
Found that little soft spot in that zone right there, and South Sevier needed that shot.
9-4 now your score. High on the right side is Wahi, guarded by Miramontes. Comes out to Patterson. Nothing back door. He hands off on the wing to Larson. Up top, Olone. Back to Wahi. Looking down the lane for Patterson. Got it to him on the right junction. Kicks it out to Winnetana. Deep straightaway three. Air ball. Out of bounds it goes. South Sevier ball. It's got the men's college line out there for Salt Lake Community College, and that one was beyond that out near NBA land.
It just kind of confused him really deep and left it short. Now can South Sevier capitalize? They scored last possession. And
Barney across the timeline.
2-3 zone for the Patriots right now.
Stockton Roberts into the game for South Sevier. Left wing it comes to Tebbs. Gets it into the short corner to Miramontes. Driving baseline. Pump fake. Tries the reverse. In and out on the shot. Bastion rips the ball away from Larson. Ball's on the ground. And a foul call that's going to go against American Heritage, Weston Larson.
What a play from Bastion. He just ripped it out of his hands.
First foul on Larson. Second team foul on the Patriots. So South Sevier ball on the baseline. Barney will inbound underneath. Going to go four kind of around the perimeter area. Barney inbound, just throws it out for Tebbs. Patterson comes out on him. It's a matchup they like. He crosses over, going to drive right side, puts it up against the defense. Blocked by Wahi. Bastion has it for South Sevier. Comes out to Barney. Barney dribbles in, kicks it left wing to Roberts. Up top to Miramontes. He crosses over, picks up his dribble, goes off the screen, pick and roll to Roberts, into the corner out of Barney, pump fake, defense flies by, pulls up for the long two, off the rim, no good, and Patterson the rebound, down the floor to Alone. Gets to the wing to Larson. Out to Winatana, nobody picks him up, drives all the way in, scoop with the left hand, no good, and a foul called, and free throws coming for Nephi Winatana.
Well, that's twice the rotation's just been, that time it just wasn't there at all. And
first foul on Bastion, first team foul on South Sevier. So Winatana steps up to that Utah Independent Bank free throw line. Loan decisions are made right here in town. Utah Independent Bank of Salina, Monroe, Beaver, and Milford. Hometown people, hometown spirit, as Winatana misses the first.
Lefty.
(9-4). American Heritage up by 5 with 2:09 to go in the first quarter here, the quarterfinal game. Second free throw from Winatana is good. He makes one of two, his first point.
Patriots shoot well from the foul line, 68% on the season, so 1 for 2 there.
Barney walks it across the timeline, bounces left junction to Roberts, quickly to the right junction, backdoor cut to Tebbs, wide open right side layup is good.
So good job Stockton, and that time they overplayed Tebbs, and he made him pay for it with the backdoor cut.
Wahi brings it across the timeline, guarded by Miramontes, goes up top to Patterson. Goes to Alone, hands off to Winatana. He'll come out, knocked away by Bastion on the pass, and able to run it down was Wahi. He'll kick it left side to Winatana, drives in, got cut off, and a block foul going to be called on Stockton Roberts. That'll be his first, team's second.
Tough call that time, but boy, Bastion just all over the floor right now.
Alone going to check out of the game as Stephen LaPrey comes in. Again, he's their leading scorer, is LaPrey, for this Patriots team.
So, and he gives them that distance factor and shoot the three. Him and Larson.
Bounce inside to Patterson, got wide open for the easy lay-in. Coach Christensen not happy with his defense. Patterson now with 4. Back to a 6-point Patriots lead, 12-6, 1:20 to go in the first quarter on the Alvey Lumber scoreboard.
And they're doing all the damage at the rim, right? All the damage is layups.
Barney looking backdoor, got it to Tebbs again, blocked from behind, out of bounds. South Sevier ball on the baseline. Tebbs won the foul call, didn't get it.
Good backdoor cut, though.
Barney the inbound. Got 4 around the key in a box set. Bounces it into the corner to Bastion. Out to Tebbs. Right corner to Barney. Barney dribbles in right to left. Got cut off. Now comes back out to Tebbs. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Tebbs comes out to Roberts. Roberts fakes right. Hands off now to Miramontes. He'll take the deep 3. Nothing but net. A Mesa Machinery 3-pointer. Emilio Miramontes, first points.
And that time Winatana just late. Didn't get a hand up.
12-9 American Heritage. 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Left side high is Wahi. Swinging around to Larson into the corner, Winatana. On the right side, pick and roll to Patterson. Ball got tipped by Tebbs. Roberts has it for South Sevier. He'll bring it down the middle of the floor. Up ahead to Barney. Barney on the wing. Goes to Tebbs in the corner. Back to Barney. Pump fake. Dribbles into the left hand. Left wing to Roberts. Roberts will rise for the 3 and the tie. Off the rim. No good. Patterson the rebound for American Heritage. Shot clock turned off.
Kind of a good run right that time for the Rams. Could have tied it right there. And
Wahi holding for the final shot of the quarter, up 12-9, 10 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Goes off the screen by Patterson, hedged tight by Bastion, and he stepped into the backcourt. Over and back violation as Maxim Bastion provides the pressure.
Well, just defensively, he's been super this first quarter.
So South Sevier with a chance to down 3 with 4.7 seconds to go in the first quarter. Pass will come into Tebbs. Tebbs picks it up as he crosses the timeline. Steps up at the volleyball line. He'll take the deep 3 off the back of the rim at the horn. And that'll be how the first quarter comes to an end in the 2A quarterfinals on the Alvey Lumber scoreboard. It is American Heritage 12, South Sevier 9 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is committed to supporting our local schools, communities, and the economies of central and south central Utah. Each year, IPSC's 2 950-megawatt generating units provide 3 million megawatt hours of energy for communities in Utah and Southern California. The Intermountain Power Project ranks among the best of coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. IPSC, honored to sponsor this sports broadcast.
For more than 40 years, Jones and DeMille Engineering has been shaping the quality of life of those around us. They are committed to the communities in which they live and work and take pride in being able to protect and enhance them. As a full-service civil engineering firm, they strive to serve with a professional, personalized touch to provide value that reaches beyond the project, earning their reputation as the go-to resource for planning and infrastructure needs. Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life together.
Your connection for high school sports, Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Salt Lake Community College as we go to the second quarter. Start of the quarter is brought to you by Chisholm Family Dentistry, dedicated to serving the community through top dental care. Call 527-3555. Sevier ball.
Pace a lot slower than maybe some people expected. But
yeah. Pass up top to Bastion. Takes a couple of hands off. Now comes out to Roberts. Roberts off the screen. Bounces left side to Tebbs. Quick pass inside to Miramontes. We got free. Pump fake. Hands to Bastion. Off the glass. No good. Got his own rebound. Kicks it out to Roberts. And he'll reset with a pass to Tebbs. Tebbs pump fake. Dribbles in against Wahi. Stripped on the way up. Out of bounds it goes. And outside official says off his knee. Yep. American Heritage basketball.
I'm impressed with American Heritage ability to recover, Robert.
Yep.
You know, they're out of position, but they recover quick.
Still 12-9 American Heritage. 7.5 to go in the first half. Right side high Wahi. Bounces it out to Larson. Guarded tight by Barney. Comes back out to Wahi. Looking for Patterson. Got it to him right side. Guarded by Miramontes. Skips it over to LaPre. Pump fake. He'll dribble in with the right hand. Drives inside to Patterson. Misses the right side layup. Got his own rebound. Goes back up. Blocked. Miramontes from behind. Picked up by Bastion.
Boy, big block from Emilio.
Miramontes high on the left side. Pump fake, hands off to Roberts. Roberts going to drive baseline. Spins against the defense. 6-foot fadeaway. Off the back of the rim, no good. And Larson with the rebound. Passes up the floor for LaPre. Knocked away by Miramontes. Miramontes saves it into Barney.
Boy, what a play. What a hustle play.
Barney comes high to Bastion. Back to Barney.
Boy, just plays like that will win you a ball game from Miramontes.
They lob high post to Roberts. Right wing Miramontes. Deep three. Short off the rim. Winnetana the rebound for the Patriots. 6.5 to go here in quarter number 2. Still 12-9 American Heritage in this quarterfinal game. Up top is LaPre. Nothing backdoor. He fakes the handoff. Now comes out to Larson. Up top they swing it around. Patterson with it on the left wing. Hands off to Winnetana. Driving baseline. Kicks it right corner to Wahi. Out to Larson. 3 on the way. Rattles it in. A Mesa Machinery three-pointer. Weston Larson's first points.
We know from Larson to LaPre, the two L guys, they can shoot it and score for American Heritage.
Larson hit 5 threes against Rockwell last week.
Back up to a 6-point lead.
15-9 Patriots. Tebbs up top on the volleyball line. Goes right side high to Barney. Guarded by Larson. Nothing on the cut. Going to drive into the left hand. Hesitates. Pulls up in the lane, comes out to Miramontes, gets it to Roberts in the baseline, got the defensive fly-by. Now comes back out to Miramontes, down the lane to Tebbs. Tebbs splits through 2 defenders, circus shot, too high off the glass, and the rebound to Patterson. Down the floor to Wahi. Driving left side, kicks to the corner, LaPre for 3, rattles it in. His first points of the game, and it's a 9-point American Heritage lead.
Back-to-back threes, and, you know, I wonder why he comes off the bench. Coach knows something with him.
Coach Christensen calls a Monroe City Power timeout with 5:19 to go in the first half on the Alvey Lumber scoreboard. It's American Heritage 18, South Sevier 9 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Mountain Land Supply of Richfield is the Central Utah leader in plumbing, waterworks, turf, and ag irrigation. Mountain Land Supply features an entire line of Rainbird sprinklers and systems for your yard or commercial property and backs it up with an extremely knowledgeable staff that cares about the local community because they live here. Visit them at 2104 South Red Hills Drive in Richfield or call for a showroom appointment 435-896-9606. Mountain Land Supply is proud to sponsor high school sports and wishes the teams, coaches, and players success. Edge Tire Pros in Nephi is the smart choice for a new set of tires for your pickup, work vehicle, or passenger car. The technicians at Edge Tire Pros provide trustworthy service on oil changes, brake work, and suspension accessories like lift kits, bed liners, and custom rims. Choose from a wide variety of tires including Cooper, BF Goodrich, and Michelin with a nationwide warranty on free flat tire repair, free rotation, and free road hazard. For a limited time, get the Edge Bronze oil change for just $19.99. Edge Tire Pros across the street from Parks Home Furnishings on Main Street in Nephi.
Your connection for high school sports. Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
And welcome back here to Salt Lake Community College. Robert Lovell with you alongside Curtis Marsh. It's a 9-point American Heritage lead over South Sevier in the quarterfinal game between the 4 and 5 seeds. South Sevier, the 4 seed.
Kind of a low-scoring, slug-it-out game, right?
So far, South Sevier yet to score in this quarter. They get it to Miramontes, swatted out of bounds by Azrael Waihe. He's been huge defensively so far for the Patriots.
Well, at least 3 block shots, right?
Yeah. Barney inbound for South Sevier. 4 around the key in a box set, bounces it into Roberts, puts it up off the glass and in. Roberts' first points off the bench.
Well, and he tucked his shoulder and was able to get space to get that shot off.
Waihe comes up top to LaPre, works his way right side, picked up by Larson, 3 on the way, short off the rim. Roberts the rebound, down the floor for Barney. Barney working in against Larson, now kicks it across to Tebbs. He'll hand off up top to Keegan Heath. Heath goes left corner to Barney, drives baseline, bounces across to Miramontes for the wide open right side layup.
What a pass. Gave up the shot to drive baseline. He drew the double team, or at least the attention of the second guy.
18-13 Patriots, 4-0 run by South Sevier. LaPre working against Roberts, hands to Larson. Up top to Patterson. Patterson working down against Heath. Got cut off, puts it up against the defense and got it to go off the front of the rim. He has 6.
Yep, pretty big first half for the big guy for the Patriots. And
up top, Barney goes right junction to Heath. Nobody guarding him. 15-footer on the way. Too hard. Rebound, Winnetana. Down the floor he comes to Waihe. Left corner, quick pass to Larson for 3. He knocks it down. A Mason Machinery three-pointer. Weston Larson now with 6, and it's up to a 10-point Patriot lead, their largest of the game.
Big shot. I think he thought he missed it, didn't you think? You saw him just come in for that rebound. But, boy, big shot for Larson.
Right wing Tebbs goes right junction to Barney. He'll turn around, take the 16-footer, short off the rim. Winnetana the rebound. South Sevier taking the hard jump shot 2s.
And one and done, right?
Yep. Up top is Winnetana. He'll come right wing to Larson. Comes out to LaPre. Going to drive left side. Bounces across as the help came. And Winnetana, the easy finish on the right side. He has 3, and it's a 12-point Patriot lead. 3:18 to go in the first half, 25-13.
Boy, South Sevier's given up a lot of easy baskets. And
Tebbs up top. He'll take the 3. High bounce. No good. Heath the offensive rebound. Hands to Barney. And a foul on the pass out. That'll go against Azrael Waihe. That'll be his first, team's 3rd.
Well, good offensive board there. And
Jeremiah Alone back into the game for American Heritage. He'll come in for Nephi Winnetana, Brace Brindley, and Maxim Bastian in the game for South Sevier, for Riley Barney and Stockton Roberts.
And Riley Barney was super, I thought, didn't you think?
Yep.
Assists defensively.
Brindley passes left corner to Tebbs on the inbound pass. Comes up top to Miramontes. Guarded by Patterson. Dribbles in against him. Goes right wing to Brindley. Brindley comes up top to Tebbs. Back to Miramontes. Going to drive right. Puts it up. High off the glass. No good. LaPre the backside rebound. He brings it down the middle of the floor. Bounces up ahead for Waihe. Got cut off. Passes back out to LaPre. He'll drive left side. Picks up his dribble. Goes short corner. Skips it over now to Waihe. He'll drive baseline. Got right past the defense. Misses the layup. Alone misses the putback. And a rebound now by Waihe again for American Heritage.
Boy, 2 point-blank shots for the Patriots. Now they get another one.
Alone with the offensive foul as he lowers the shoulder into Emilio Miramontes.
Boy.
First foul on Alone, 4th team foul on American Heritage.
Missed opportunity for American Heritage. Point-blank shots. Good job for Miramontes holding his ground there. But
Oliver Buer into the game now for the Patriots. He'll come in for Ricky Patterson.
2:27.
12-point lead for the Patriots.
This game kind of reminiscent of the Kanab game to me, where South Sevier gave up a lot of easy baskets at the hoop.
Right wing Brindley comes up top to Heath. Left wing Tebbs. He'll take the 3 as the defense sags. Too hard. Backside rebound LaPre. Down the floor to Larson. Larson on the left wing. Picks up his dribble. Now comes out to Waihe as they set up the offense. 25-13 American Heritage on top. Rejects the screen. Going to drive right side against Brindley. Got cut off. Puts it up off the glass and in. Azrael Waihe too strong with 7.
Just very physical, strong kid. And Brindley just had to give up ground there. Biggest lead of the game, right? 14.
Yep, 14. Left wing is Heath. He'll come out to Tebbs. Back to Heath. Bounces to the elbow to Miramontes. Underneath to Bastion, who got position for the right-hand lay-in.
That time, that position really strong, and LePray could do nothing but let him have the basket.
LePray steps into a three, misses it short, and on the rebound, a foul. Tebbs had the board, and he'll take a shot from Oliver Buer, who picks up his first, team's fifth.
You're up 12. I don't think you needed that quick shot if you're American Heritage, but
1:25 to go in the half. Tebbs will bring it up for South Sevier, down 27-15 on the Alvey Lumber scoreboard.
Chance to cut it to 10.
Right wing it goes to Heath. Right junction. Nice pass from Miramontes to Bastion. Left corner now to Brindley for three. Too hard off the rim. Rebound by Alone. He'll pass up the floor for Larson on the right wing. Get a drive baseline. Got past Brindley inside. Puts it up. Missed it short. Bastion the rebound. To Brindley. Down the floor to Tebbs. Tebbs on the right side. Dribbles in. Now backs out. Hands off to Brindley. Thought about the three. Dribbles right side. Guarded tight by Wahi. Out to Tebbs. Left wing Miramontes. He'll rise for three. Off the glass. Didn't draw iron. Rebound by LePray. 45 seconds to go in the half. Hesitates. Jumps through. And he travels in the process. He didn't land on the jump stop with both feet. He went 1-1. And that's where the travel came in.
Kind of unforced error that time. South Sevier with the ball.
42 seconds to go in the half. 27-15, American Heritage on top. Tebbs across the timeline. Working against the zone. Goes left wing to Heath. Back up top to Tebbs. Right wing Brindley. High post to Miramontes. Defense sags. Dribbles in. Backdoor cut to Heath. Blocked off the glass. And the rebound goes to Alone. 22 seconds. Up ahead to LePray. They'll play for the final shot of the half, up by 12. LePray yo-yos near the timeline. Down to 12 seconds. Goes off the screen by Alone, now picked up by Heath. Crosses over, crosses again, going to drive in. Splits through, slip with the right hand. Got it to go. What a finish by LePray. And that's how the first half will come to an end. Stephen LePray with 5, and at the end of 2, on the Alvey Lumber scoreboard, it's number 5, American Heritage 29, number 4, South Sevier 15. We've got the Jones Intermill Engineering halftime show coming up next on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Zions Bank proudly supports our local communities and schools. We've been providing families and businesses with banking tools and stellar service for nearly 150 years. For helping you achieve your financial goals, Zions Bank is for you.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or while on the go. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
The big rig trucks of Robinson Transport of Salina have been rolling down Utah Highway since the 1940s, supplying the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. They're a family-owned business that supports the community. Robinson Transport also has a division that offers all types of cement work, gravel, and decorative rock. If you'd like to join the trustworthy team of Robinson Transport drivers or need cement work, call 435-529-7472, 529-7472, or upload your application online at RobinsonTransportUtah.com.
There is an athlete in all of us that helps us accomplish the ordinary and the extraordinary. Every once in a while, we all need some help. At Sevier Valley Hospital, we are proud to care for you and our community, wherever you are in your athletic journey.
It's never too early or too late to be thankful for new carpet and flooring. Shepherd's Carpet and Flooring has a huge inventory and the service to back it up. Just come in and pick it out, and Shepherd's will do the rest. Shepherd's Carpet and Flooring will help you get rid of those old carpets and flooring and replace them with new, stain-resistant carpets or luxury vinyl planks from Shepherd's. With new hours from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, shop Shepherd's at 410 North Main in Richfield, and the deal's done.
I'm Dr. Winters, a general dentist in Richfield. I invite you to take advantage of our 20 years of experience when it's time to get your wisdom teeth out.
We offer IV sedation so you can sleep through the procedure. We are right here in Richfield, so we are close by for all your pre- and post-operative needs. We strive to make the process comfortable, easy, and affordable. Visit wintersdental.com/wisdomteeth or call or text 435-896-6444.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs. Just complete an application on your phone or computer, or stop by any branch.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. Bookmark TeamHive.live, Utah's new home for streaming high school sports and other events. Powered by Centricom Local 10.
Your connection for high school sports, Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Salt Lake Community College. Robert Lovell with you alongside Curtis Marsh here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom. This is the Jones and Emil Engineering halftime show. They applaud their teams for hard work, dedication, and commitment. The race for excellence has no finish line with Jones and Emil Engineering. And at the half, number 5 American Heritage is dominating number 4 South Sevier. 29-15 is your halftime score. Curtis, your takeaway from this first half?
Just American Heritage played super defense. I mean, they just made every single offensive possession for South Sevier difficult. But offensively, they got a lot of easy shots, a lot of easy baskets. And right now, South Sevier's got to find a way offensively to get in a flow. One and done. You know, a team that shoots the ball that well didn't hit a three-point shot in the first half, right?
Yep.
And
well, one. Emilio made one.
Oh, they did. You're right. They hit one shot. But I don't think I saw as many shot blocks as the Patriots got on South Sevier. I think they got 5 or 6, 4 block shots. But they altered a lot of shots, too, and turned South Sevier into trying to make a lot of reverse layups and stuff like that. And so pretty tough first half for South Sevier. Definitely not out of this ball game by any means, but 15 points. Is that a low for South Sevier for a half?
It might be.
You know, a team that averages close to 70 per game. And 15 and a half, and you know, they're going to have to address some issues right now at halftime.
Let's take a look at our Sorensen Levitt Insurance stat check. Sorensen Levitt, visit them in Richfield or Salina for your home auto and business insurance needs. Proudly representing auto owners insurance. Call Corey Sorensen in Richfield at 896-4471 and Cena Rasmussen in Salina at 529-7471. And at the half, it is, again, American Heritage leading by 14. Leading the way for American Heritage, really balanced scoring attack. Azra Wahi, 7 points and 3 rebounds and 5 assists for Wahi. 6 points for Weston Larson. 6 points for Ricky Patterson with 6 rebounds. Then you've got 5 points for Stephen LaPre off the bench with 3 rebounds. 3 points for Nephi Winatana with 4 rebounds. And 2 points in this first half for Jeremiah Alone. As a team, they're shooting 60% from the floor and 57% from 3, which tells you they're just getting really good looks.
Yeah, they're able to go inside, outside, and big bounce from LaPre off the bench. Because South Sevier, you know, they got a bucket from Roberts, but that's their only bench points, right?
Yeah, looking at the stats for South Sevier, they're being led right now by Emilio Miramontes, 5 first-half points. Rich Tebbs has 4. Then 2 points for Riley Barney, Maxon Bastian, and Stockton Roberts here in half number 1. South Sevier is shooting 23% from the floor and 9% from 3 in this first half at 1 for 11, and they have not taken a free throw here in half number 1.
And look at the rebounding margin right there.
Yeah, 20-10. And part of that's because South Sevier's taken 10 more shots and missed way more.
And so right now the numbers don't lie, and they're definitely turning towards the Patriots in that first half. And you know, it's something South Sevier lives in. You know, they're able to score and hit the shots. You got 5 shooters on the floor right now, and right now they're shooting at a low percentage, and they're getting one and done pretty much. And but South Sevier's going to have to come down and control Patterson. I thought for
he was big.
It was big, right?
Yep.
Control the paint a little bit, but South Severe is going to come and have to kind of make some adjustments right now to control that dribble drive and that backdoor cut a little bit better.
So rebound battle, as you mentioned, 20-10 in favor of American Heritage. Turnovers, 9 for the Patriots, only 2 for South Sevier. But some of their shots are basically like turnovers when you take bad shots and it leads to a long run-out rebound, as it has. So there you go. There's your first half Sorensen Levitt Insurance stat check. The largest lead is where we're at right now, 14 points. There's been one tie. South Sevier has not led in this game. They were tied 2-2. Let's give you a State Bank of Southern Utah score update at the half in Cedar City. It is all tied up in that 4-5 matchup. Morgan and Grantsville 21-21. The winner moves on to play Manti in the semifinals tomorrow night. Winner of this game here moves on to play 8th-seeded Parowan in the semifinals tomorrow night after they knocked off number 1 Enterprise 46-40. This has been the Jones and DeMille Engineering Halftime Show. Champions are propelled by dedication, teamwork, commitment, vision, and a desire to be their best. Jones and DeMille Engineering, your local award-winning engineering firm. At the half on the Alvey Lumber scoreboard, it is American Heritage 29, South Sevier 15 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Christensen, CTE Director for Sevier, Paiute, and Wayne School Districts. Do you know what career pathways are offered at your high school? Career and Technical Education provides career exploration and career guidance through 35 CTE career pathways. This gives students a direct connection between doing well in high school and being able to transition smoothly to post-secondary opportunities that include on-the-job training, certificate programs, and 2- and 4-year college degrees. To learn more about these career pathways, talk to your CTE teachers and school counselors.
Are you a new CDL license holder? If so, Barney Trucking would like to train and pay you to become a world-class truck driver on state-of-the-art equipment. They also provide you with reliable, courteous support, a fantastic wage, paid holidays, solid benefits, home daily schedules, paid time off, an excellent safety record, and respect. Dependable truck drivers have been Barney Trucking's #1 investment since 1947. Start your outstanding career by applying today at barneyjobs.com. barneyjobs.com. The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is committed to supporting our local schools, communities, and the economies of central and south central Utah. Each year, IPSC's 2 950-megawatt generating units provide 3 million megawatt hours of energy for communities in Utah and Southern California. The Intermountain Power Project ranks among the best of coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. IPSC, honored to sponsor this sports broadcast.
Your connection for high school sports, Centricom, Channel 10, and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Salt Lake Community College. Robert Lovell with you alongside Curtis Marsh on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom. Start of the second half is brought to you by Chisholm Dentistry, dedicated to serving the community through top dental care. Call 527-3555. Again, throughout today's game, we are looking for the South Sevier Pizza Hut Player of the Game. Get the big dinner box for only $25.99 and order at pizzahut.com. It'll be American Heritage basketball to start quarter number 3, leading 29-15 over 4th-seeded South Sevier. Already had 2 upsets in the quarterfinals. American Heritage trying to make it 3.
South Sevier coming out in their trap.
Weston Larson open for 3 on the swing. Air ball hard. Backside rebound, though. Patterson has the easy finish.
Got the missed shot, but Patterson able to slide in front of Barney and get the rebound.
So 31-15, largest lead now 16. Barney goes off the double screen right side. Guarded by Patterson. Dribbles in. Now comes right wing to Tebbs. Picked up by Winnetana. Goes high post to Bastion, steps to the defense, hands off to Barney. Barney dribbles right to left, backdoor to Tebbs, gets inside, goes high post to Heath. One dribble, 12-footer on the way, partially blocked and a foul called, and Keegan Heath will head to the Utah Independent Bank free throw line for the first time. South Sevier will shoot free throws in this game.
Ezra a little late on that shot, picked up the foul.
It's his second, team's first.
We talked about foul shooting, maybe an opportunity for South Sevier.
First free throw for Heath, short. Heath still looking for his first point of the game.
Rams got to the foul line 100 more times than the Patriots, but not tonight.
Second one is good from Heath, his first point of the game. 31-16, 15-point Patriot lead.
Now, the Patriots turning the ball over 16 a game, so maybe this trap can force.
Yeah, they've gone to that 1-2-2 trap, as you talked about. Why he goes left wing to Larson. Pump fake, now going to dribble one into the corner, kicks it back out up top to Waihe. He'll go right side into the block. Now they kick it into the corner to Winnetana. Pass underneath, knocked away by Miramontes. Heath has it. American Heritage turnover. Miramontes dribbles left to right down the lane, puts it up off the glass, tried to draw the foul, didn't get it. Rebound by American Heritage down the floor. Larson steps into a transition three, no good. Rebound by Patterson for the Patriots. He'll step out and come out to Waihe.
Big board advantage for American Heritage in the first half. That's just a big long rebound.
Alone goes high post to Larson. Lob into Patterson, working on Miramontes. Baby hook at the right hand, too hard. Rebound, Miramontes. Down the floor to Barney. South Sevier with numbers. Barney bounces ahead, got kicked off the leg of Larson, and out of bounds it goes off of South Sevier. So American Heritage basketball, Coach Christensen wanted the kick. They're just going to say the pass went off his leg, not a kick. So a South Sevier turnover.
Yeah, just inadvertent, right? Just threw it off his foot.
So Waihe brings it up. 31-16. Working against that 1-2-2 trap. Big floor. It's hard to work the trap with this big of a floor. Winatana for the three. Short off the rim. Barney the rebound for South Sevier. Couldn't get it up ahead, so he brings it across the timeline with a dribble. Hesitates, drives left, kicks it over to Heath. Heath dribbles in, passing inside to Bastion, back out to Heath. Heath goes left wing to Barney. He'll drive baseline, got inside, puts it up, off the glass, no good. Way off the shot. Offensive foul is called as Larson draws the charge on Riley Barney. That'll be Barney's team's first this half.
Talk about the big court. Haven't played on a college court all year, right?
Well, a lot of them have. I mean, a lot of schools have gone to college courts.
Right.
But
well, the 3-point.
I'm wondering if this is an NBA court, though, because the Salt Lake Stars play here.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I don't. They do play here, though, right?
Yep. American Heritage ball. Come out to right wing Waihe. To the short corner to Patterson. Driving baseline and wave off the shot. Offensive foul on Patterson. Even though Bastion turned, they give him the charge.
Well, it really doesn't matter. You lose that sometimes because you turn. But
5.5 to go in the quarter. 31-16 Patriots. Right wing it goes to Barney. Barney off the screen, backs out. Goes down the lane, and a foul called on Weston Larson as he tried to come around Keegan Heath. So Larson will pick up his second, team's third.
Tried to post Heath up that time on Larson, and so Barney will bring it in from baseline.
Comes in right side to Miramontes, back to Barney. Thought about the shot. Now he does rise for the 17-footer. Too hard. And rebound knocked out of bounds by the Patriots. Waihe, it'll be South Sevier ball. Barney will inbound underneath. Goes into the corner to Tebbs. He'll rise for the quick three. Short off the rim. Winatana the rebound for the Patriots. Able to get in front of Barney as he goes down the floor. Euro step, puts up the runner off the glass, didn't draw iron. Misses his own putback, gets it again. Blocked by Bastion. Tebbs has it. He's coming the other way for South Sevier. Kicks it to Miramontes. He drives inside, got cut off, puts up the 6-foot fadeaway, got it to go.
Good transition basketball for South Sevier, and almost a turnover that time for Bastion.
As Bastion knocks the pass out of play, so it'll be American Heritage ball on the near sideline. 31-18, Patriots lead. Stockton Roberts into the game for South Sevier. He'll come in for Keegan Heath. 4:49 to go in the third quarter on the Alvey Lumber scoreboard. Pass comes into Waihe, working against that 1-2-2 trap. Guarded by Roberts. Skips it left side to Larson. He'll rise into a three. In and out. Rebound by Tebbs. Down the floor for Roberts. Roberts with two on his back. Blocked from behind and out of bounds. It'll be South Sevier ball on the baseline. Weston Larson able to get a hand on it.
Boy, good hustle because that's a layup right there. And right now, American Heritage, only 2 points, right, in the first almost 4 minutes. So an opportunity for South Sevier.
But only 3 for South Sevier.
Yeah.
Pass inside to Bastion. Pump fake got Waihe in the air. In and out. And he's shooting free throws is Maxim Bastion as Ezra Waihe will pick up his third for the Patriots.
Big foul with Ezra for American Heritage. Almost got that shot to drop.
So Bastion steps up to the Utah Independent Bank free throw line. Appreciate Greg Parsons letting us know college and NBA are the same size. So 94 by 50. High school's 84 by 50.
So 10 feet, right?
Yep.
So
in and out on the first free throw from Bastion. Second free throw, good.
So 1 for 2 for both attempts right there for South Sevier.
31-19 American Heritage. Larson will bring it up with Wahi out of the game as LePray came into the game for him. Left corner Patterson, he'll set for three, high arch. In and out and drop back in. Ricky Patterson, the Mason Machinery three-pointer, he has 11.
Boy, he's been big for the Patriots.
Pass down the floor to Roberts, to the wing to Tebbs, out to Miramontes. Fakes left, going to drive right, shovel pass underneath the bastion. Drifts pass to the corner to Barney. Barney comes back out to Tebbs. Double team comes, he'll go back to Barney, pump fake. Going dribble, full up 15-footer, knocks it down. Riley Barney with 4 points.
Good two-man game with Tebbs and Barney. And
34-21. Still working in that 1-2-2 trap. Left side high is Winatana. Into the corner to Patterson. Spins in, looking to drive baseline. And he traveled as he was trying to find some space.
Got a triple team with Bastion, Tebbs, and Miramontes. Nowhere to go.
3:43 to go in the third quarter on the Avi Lumber scoreboard. This 2A quarterfinal, 34-21. American Heritage leads at South Sevier.
South Sevier needs to get it under 10, right? Don't you feel, to go into that fourth quarter?
And now Barney's pass is taken away by Winatana. Tipped it over to Larson. Now down the floor to Patterson. Kick pass into the corner to Winatana. He'll drive inside, put it up off the glass and in.
Boy, turnover costly right there for South Sevier.
Left side high is Miramontes. Up top to Barney. He'll come right wing to Roberts. Back to Barney. High post to Miramontes. Turnaround 14-footer. Nails it.
Little more flow right now for South Sevier. A little more rhythm.
36-23 Patriots. 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Winatana brings it across. Goes right side high to LePray. Back to Winatana. Left side Larson. High post to Patterson. Back up top Winatana. High post to Patterson. Goes right wing LePray. Pump fake. Steps to his left. Now he shoots the three. Nothing but net. A Mason Machinery three-pointer. Stephen LePray with 8 off the bench.
Boy, just gives that head fake. Just takes a step to his left and nothing but net.
Back to a 16-point lead. That ties their largest lead of the game. Miramontes drives left. Pump fake. Pump fake again. Now goes up against Patterson. Fades away and gets it to go. Miramontes with 11. 39-25 Patriots. 2:22 to go in the quarter.
Right now, trading baskets won't get it done right now, though.
LePray, left side high. Comes out to Larson. Right wing Winatana. Back up top to Larson. Lobs in for Patterson. Knocked away by Bastion. It's on the ground. Picked up by Barney. Down the floor for Roberts. The whole length of the floor. Roberts steps through. Turnaround 4-footer. Got it to go.
Boy, started with Max down here. Ended with Roberts.
Timeout called by Coach Winatana with 1:57 to go in the third quarter. It's a Monroe City Power timeout in the 2A quarterfinal. It's American Heritage 39, South Sevier 27 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
For more than 40 years, Jones and DeMille Engineering has been shaping the quality of life of those around us. They are committed to the communities in which they live and work and take pride in being able to protect and enhance them. As a full-service civil engineering firm, they strive to serve with a professional, personalized touch to provide value that reaches beyond the project, earning their reputation as the go-to resource for planning and infrastructure needs. Jones & DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life together.
Your connection for high school sports, Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Appreciate Monroe City Power, proud to provide the lights and other electrical comforts for residents and all South Sevier High School home sporting events. That's Monroe City Power. So we come out of that Monroe City Power timeout. 39-27, American Heritage up by 12. They've done a good job of withstanding South Sevier's runs. Oliver Buer into the game at that timeout for Ricky Patterson.
Give him a blow. He's earned it, right?
Weston Larson will bring it up. Comes left side high to LePray. Here comes the trap. They skip it over to Winatana. Out to Larson, left side LePray. Got cut off on any dribble. Kicks it right corner to Winatana. Sets for three. Nails it. A Mason Machinery three-pointer. Nephi Winatana now with 8. Carter Abraham, by the way, came into the game for South Sevier at that break.
They just moved the ball well. Passed the ball in the corner.
Abraham bounces right wing to Tebbs. Back to Abraham. High post to Miramontes. One dribble, 14-footer. Got it to go. Miramontes with 13.
They haven't defended that very well the last couple possessions. And
up top, Larson. Left side high to LePray. Bounces it back to Larson. Right corner he goes to Winatana. He'll rise over Abraham for three again. That one's no good. Bastion the rebound for South Sevier. 42-29 Patriots, a minute to go in the third quarter. Tebbs up top. Goes to Abraham. Right wing to Tebbs. High post to Miramontes. Quick bounce pass to Bastion, and a foul going to be called on the reach-in.
So they'll take it out of bounds baseline.
Goes on Stephen LaPre. That'll be his first. Team's fifth. Stockton Roberts will inbound for South Sevier. Look for Bastion, not there. Comes to the corner to Tebbs. Tebbs works his way around out up top. Looks for Coach Christensen for the play call. Going to drive left side, hands up to Bastion. He'll pull up, 8-footer down the lane, too hard. Rebound goes to Larson. Down the floor for Winatana. Bastion gets back to try to cut him off, takes the shot against Roberts, and a block foul called. Free throws coming for Nephi Winatana as Stockton Roberts will pick up his second foul.
A little late for Roberts getting there, and Nephi just very athletic kid.
Winatana 1 for 2 from the Utah Independent Bank free throw line in this game. Utah Independent Bank, hometown people, hometown spirit. First free throw. Good. He has 9. 6 here in this third quarter. They can push the lead back to 15.
Different build than his brother that's at BYU, right?
Second free throw, good. Made them both. 10 now for Winatana. Big third quarter for him. 34 seconds to go in the quarter. 44-29 Patriots. Tebbs in the backcourt. Gets it across it to Miramontes. Pass left side to Abraham. Puts it up and got it to go. Nice pass from Miramontes and Abraham the finish.
Big shot for Carter. 13-point lead. Now South Sevier needs to stop right here.
16 seconds to go in the quarter. Larson on the Salt Lake Community College logo. Works his way right side high. Guarded by Miramontes. Comes up top to Alone. Left side high, Winatana. 6 seconds to go. Down the lane to Alone, who got wide open for the easy lay-in. And that's going to be how the third quarter comes to an end as Tebbs throws it up from three-quarter court at the horn. Alone with a big bucket to end the quarter. He has 4, and at the end of 3, it's All-American Heritage on the Alvey Lumber scoreboard. Number 5, Patriots, 46. Number 4, South Sevier, 31 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Mountain Land Supply of Richfield is the Central Utah leader in plumbing, waterworks, turf, and ag irrigation. Mountain Land Supply features an entire line of Rainbird sprinklers and systems for your yard or commercial property and backs it up with an extremely knowledgeable staff that cares about the local community because they live here. Visit them at 2104 South Red Hills Drive in Richfield or call for a showroom appointment 435-896-9606. Mountain Land Supply is proud to sponsor high school sports and wishes the teams, coaches, and players success. Edge Tire Pros in Nephi is the smart choice for a new set of tires for your pickup, work vehicle, or passenger car. The technicians at Edge Tire Pros provide trustworthy service on oil changes, brake work, and suspension accessories like lift kits, bed liners, and custom rims. Choose from a wide variety of tires including Cooper, BF Goodrich, and Michelin with a nationwide warranty on free flat tire repair, free rotation, and free road hazard. For a limited time, get the Edge Bronze oil change for just $19.99. Edge Tire Pros across the street from Parks Home Furnishings on Main Street in Nephi.
Your connection for high school sports, Centricom, Channel 10, and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Salt Lake Community College. Going into the fourth quarter, the start of the quarter brought to you by Chisholm Family Dentistry. Call 527-3555. South Sevier ball down 15, 46-31, American Heritage.
So American Heritage extended it by 1 point in the third. 1 point lead.
Pass from Miramontes to Bastion for the reverse layup with the left side.
Going to come out full court right now.
Yep, pressure by South Sevier. They get it into Winatana. He'll be guarded by Barney in the backcourt. Goes off the screen by Patterson. Barney on him tight. Able to shake him. Nearly lost it. Now gets it back. Barney still staying tight. Hands off to Wahi. Picked up by Barney. Barney working tight on him. Picks it up. Goes to Patterson. Right side high. Guarded by Bastion. Spins, going to drive into the right hand, off the screen, 15-foot fadeaway, no good. Tebbs the rebound for South Sevier. He's off to the races. Going to dribble in against Winatana, fakes the pass, scoop with the left hand, and scores.
So, didn't get the turnover, but forced him into a really bad shot.
Full court pressure again. Miramontes guarding Wahi in the backcourt. Wahi able to rip through, brings it down the right side of the floor, now slows as he crosses the timeline. Miramontes takes the bump from Wahi as he passes it over to Alone. Hands off to Larson. And a foul, offensive foul called as they ran through Riley Barney.
And right now, American Heritage does not like this full court press right now.
Winatana picks up his first.
Giving them trouble.
6th team foul. South Sevier a chance to pull within single digits.
It's been a while, huh?
Been a long time. Left wing Roberts, guarded by Larson, going to drive baseline. Got inside, pump fake, now kicks it back to Miramontes. Out to Barney for 3. Air ball, and out of bounds it goes. American Heritage basketball.
Would have been a big shot there.
Full court pressure again. Patterson gets it in to Larson in the backcourt. Tebbs will come out on him. Larson brings it across. Tebbs poked it away, but Larson gets it back. Now goes to Wahi, picked up by Miramontes. Up top it comes to Alone. Works his way left wing and hands to Winatana. Up top Patterson. Picks up his dribble. Hands off to Wahi, dribbles right side, kicks it out to Larson. 3 on the way. Nails it. Big Mesa Machinery three-pointer. Larson now with 9.
Boy, that's big. The pressure's making every player be a guard right now. But that was a big shot for Larson.
Puts it back to 14. Barney drives right side. Doesn't get the foul as he drives. Misses the layup hard. Rebound Winatana, and Barney's going to be whistled for the foul. That'll be his second. Just the team's third this half.
Two guards, Larson and LaPre, have been big for the Patriots tonight. That was a big shot right there. South Sevier was lurking.
Miramontes tips the pass away, saves it into Bastion, hands off to Tebbs. He'll put it up against Patterson, off the glass and in. What a play.
Super play that time. And
Tebbs now with 8. Miramontes tight defense working on Wahi in the backcourt. Wahi able to get it across with the left hand. Comes out to Patterson. Hands out back to Wahi. Back to Patterson on the volleyball line. 5.5 to go. 12-point American Heritage lead. Larson guarded by Tebbs. Passes up top to Winatana. Left side he goes to Alone. Guarded by Barney. Looking for cutters in the lane. Not there. Barney pokes it away. It's on the ground. Both teams go to the floor. Out of bounds it goes off of South Sevier. American Heritage ball.
Shot clock 8 seconds.
8 seconds on the shot clock.
This pressure really bothering the Patriots right now.
Going to bring Carter Abraham into the game is South Sevier. Comes in for Max and Bastion, who's a little bit ginger coming off the floor. A little awkward. That right leg, it looks like.
So Abraham on the matchup with Patterson right now.
Patterson will inbound, looking for Wahi in the backcourt. Get it to him. Miramontes on him tight.
That's a carry.
And foul going to be called on Miramontes. So Miramontes will pick up his first. 4th team foul in South Sevier.
Pretty good defensive effort that time. And we're going to see some foul shooting before we're done, right, Robert?
Yep. Patterson inbound. Looking for Wahi, gets it to him. Guarded by Miramontes. Comes out to the volleyball line to Alone. Left wing Winatana, guarded by Barney. Inside they get it back to Wahi, working on Abraham. Offensive foul is the call as Abraham draws the charge. That's the 4th on Ezra Wahi.
Carter did a great job, and that's 4 on Ezra right there.
He'll come out of the game as Stephen LaPre comes back in for the Patriots. Under 5 to go, 49-37 your score. American Heritage by 12. South Sevier can pull within 10 or even single digits on this possession.
I'm not sure with the pressure that LaPre hurts them, right?
Right.
Another ball handler.
And great shooter. Tebbs near the volleyball line. Gets the call from Coach Christensen. Works his way high right side. Crosses over. Get a dribble in. Kicks it left side to Miramontes. Pump fake. He'll dribble in left to right. Out to Roberts for 3. Short off the rim. Winatana the rebound for the Patriots. Guarded tight in the backcourt. Lost it. Gets it back. Takes a bump and a foul called. That'll be the 3rd on Barney.
15 foul.
South Sevier coaching staff not happy about the call. Patterson inbound on the near side. 4:37 to go, still a 12-point Patriots lead. Pass comes in to Larson, and a quick foul on Tebbs as Larson rolls his ankle. Foul on Tebbs will be his first. 6th team foul on South Sevier.
Boy, you hate to see that.
Yeah, Larson's not feeling good.
And now they're having words with the South Sevier crowd right now.
Yeah, South Sevier student section right there. And Patriots players talking back to the South Sevier crowd. Student section. Trainer comes out onto the floor for Weston Larson.
Hate to see that, right?
Coach Winatana talking to the officials. Didn't like whatever the South Sevier student section had to say right in front of them.
The administration right in on it. So a lot of emotion, right, in high school sports. And
4:36 to go in the game here. It's 49-37. American Heritage leads South Sevier by 12 on the Alvey Lumber scoreboard. Alvey Lumber, where the wood is good and so is the hardware. Winner of this game moves on to play number 8 Parowan in the semifinals tomorrow night at 7:30. Loser will drop down to play number 1 Enterprise in the consolation bracket at 12:50 tomorrow afternoon.
So Duchesne, what seed is Duchesne?
Duchesne's the 7.
Have we ever had a 7-8 championship game? I bet we haven't.
And
he's pretty ginger.
Cheers from the crowd as Larson comes to his feet. Gets some help as he walks off the floor. Kyle Mena comes into the game for the first time today for American Heritage as he comes in for Weston Larson. That's a big loss for American Heritage. You hope he's okay and can go tomorrow.
Yeah.
If not, come back in this game with 4.5 minutes left. But
right.
That's a tough loss for him. Great shooter, good ball handler.
You see this 4 minutes kind of shrunk down, a lot of foul shots. 12 points, it's not huge in a game like this, but every possession big.
Pass comes into LaPre, goes off the screen by Patterson. He'll bring it across the timeline. Comes up top to Patterson, working in against Abraham on the left wing. Hands off to Winatana, back in to Patterson, picked up now by Barney. Backing him down, spins against him, puts up the shot as he got position and lays it up and in. Patterson now with 13 to lead all scorers.
Just too big if he doesn't get help there.
51-47. Miramontes up top. Crosses over. Drives into the left hand, kicks it back out to Tebbs. Tebbs with a deep 3. Short off the rim, barely drew iron. Winatana, no, that's Mena the rebound. He's being trapped, bounces it over to Winatana. Winatana coming the other way. With numbers, goes right wing. LaPre, pump fake, steps to his left. 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. Backside rebound, Alone. He comes out to Winatana, and a timeout called with 3:48 to go on the Alvey Lumber scoreboard. Number 5, American Heritage 51. Number 4, South Sevier 37 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Zions Bank proudly supports our local communities and schools. We've been providing families and businesses with banking tools and stellar service for nearly 150 years. For helping you achieve your financial goals, Zions Bank is for you.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or while on the go. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
The big rig trucks of Robinson Transport of Salina have been rolling down Utah Highway since the 1940s, supplying the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. They're a family-owned business that supports the community. Robinson Transport also has a division that offers all types of cement work, gravel, and decorative rock. If you'd like to join the trustworthy team of Robinson Transport drivers or need cement work, call 435-529-7472, 529-7472, or upload your application online at RobinsonTransportUtah.com.
Your connection for high school sports, Centricom, Channel 10, and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Salt Lake Community College as we come out of the Monroe City Power timeout. American Heritage basketball and a 14-point Patriot lead, 51-37 with 3:48 to go in the game. Looking for the third upset of this quarterfinal round.
Yep, both teams in the bonus right now.
Mena passes into Patterson. Here comes the double team, back to Mena. Comes up top to Winatana, left side high Mena, back inside to Patterson. Here comes that double team again, able to slip through it, puts it up off the glass and in. Patterson with 15, and it's a 16-point lead that ties their largest of the game.
Well, he's going to be player of the game for them, isn't he?
No doubt. Miramontes hands off to Barney. Barney hesitates. Dribbles left side, not there. Comes to Tebbs off the screen. He's going to drive into the left hand. Scoop with the right hand. Counter, and he's fouled. Ridge Tebbs the basket and the chance of the three-point play.
tough shot that time. And
foul will go on Kyle Mena. That's his first. 8th team foul.
South Sevier had a hard time getting to the foul line this game. And
in and out on the and one from the Utah Independent Bank free throw line. Patterson the rebound. Gets it down the floor to Mena. Guarded by Tebbs. Hands it off now to Winnetana. Pull up 12-footer from the right elbow. Nails it.
Boy.
Winnetana with 12.
Big shot for Nephi.
Right side high, Miramontes. He'll drive into the right hand. Got inside. Defense flies by. Off the glass and in. 15 for Miramontes. They just trade baskets right now, which obviously favors American Heritage. Up by 14. Patterson able to shake the defense of Abraham. Gets it down the floor to LaPrey. Block foul called on Roberts. That will be the third on Stockton Roberts, and it sends Stephen LaPrey to the Utah Independent Bank free throw line to shoot 1-1.
So probably a better foul shooter. And pull it up right here. You know, a good three-point shooter. And he comes off the bench and
front of the 1-1, too hard. Rebound by Tebbs for South Sevier. So 14-point lead. Tebbs the other way. Goes left corner to Barney. Pump fake. He's going to drive baseline. Puts it up against the defense. Missed it short. Winnetana the rebound. Barney hesitated, expecting the defense to come from behind and block. And now a foul called on Riley Barney. That'll be his fourth. And that'll send Winnetana to the line to shoot 1-1.
So they could get a lot of shots right now to shoot it. Winnetana, 64% three-point shooter on the year. So, but today's been probably 90%. Number one, right?
He's 3 for 4 today. So here's the front end of the 1-1. Good. Puts the lead back to 15. They can go back to 16, which would tie their largest. Good. Winnetana makes them both. He has 14 points. 2:25 to go in the game. Pass up for Barney, and defense got back easily to intercept Miramontes' pass. Winnetana has it coming the other way. American Heritage well on their way to the semifinals tomorrow night. A couple of missed shots. Winnetana, another offensive rebound, and that one is good. He has 16.
I'd say that puts this game
59-41.
Serious jeopardy, right?
Tebbs dribbles in, goes out to Roberts. Dribbles in against Mena, and a foul going to be called on the drive. So Roberts will go to the line to shoot 1-1 for South Sevier. Be the second on Kyle Mena.
We see an upset early in this tournament, and now it looks like we're going to have number 2, right?
3.
Third, you're right. We're only halfway down.
That's right.
We got the girls coming up.
Front end of the 1-1 for Roberts. Good from the Utah Independent Bank free throw line. He has 5 points. Timeout called by Coach Winnetana. 1:57 to go in the game on the Avi Lumber scoreboard. It's a Monroe City powered timeout. American Heritage 59, South Sevier 42 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Some hands swing rackets or grip irons. Some make winning plays or navigate steep trails. And some hands heal. They mend broken bones, deliver new life, set us on the right path, and help us feel better again. At Sevier Valley Hospital, our hands are here to help and heal.
It's never too early or too late to be thankful for new carpet and flooring. Shepherd's Carpet and Flooring has a huge inventory and the service to back it up. Just come in and pick it out, and Shepherd's will do the rest. Shepherd's Carpet and Flooring will help you get rid of those old carpets and flooring and replace them with new, stain-resistant carpets or luxury vinyl planks from Shepherd's. With new hours from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, shop Shepherd's at 410 North Main in Richfield, and the deal's done.
Your connection for high school sports, Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
We're back here at Salt Lake Community College. Stockton Robert to the Utah Independent Bank free throw line out of the Monroe City powered timeout. Second free throw for Roberts. Good. He makes them both. He has 6 off the bench. 59-43, 16-point Patriots lead. Pass comes into Winnetana against the full court pressure. Guarded by Barney. Lost the basketball. Gets it back. Takes a bump from Abraham. And now able to eventually dribble around him. Gets it across the timeline. Now Abraham from behind knocks it away. Out of bounds it goes. American Heritage ball.
Good trap that time from Carter and Barney, but
Winnetana to inbound.
Ezra checking back in for American Heritage.
At the next whistle. Left side high is LaPrey with it. Comes out to Patterson. Patterson able to get the defense to go right by him. Now drives the lane. Misses the right side layup and a foul called. So free throws coming for Ricky Patterson. It's going to go on Ridge Tebbs. That'll be his second.
Patterson just, didn't hit the big threes like LaPrey and Larson and Nephi, but steady influence on this game. Just on the boards.
Hits the first one. He has 16. Ezra Wahi back into the game. He'll come in for Jeremiah Alone.
Replacing Jeremiah Alone.
Just played a really super game.
Misses the second one. Rebound. Tipped by Tebbs and picked up by Mena. Guarded tight by Tebbs now as Patterson just spins against him as the defense sagged off. And Patterson with the easy finish. He has 18 and it's a 19-point lead. Right wing is Abraham. He'll dribble in. Kicks it left corner to Barney. Barney going to drive baseline. Kicks it back to Miramontes. He'll take the three from the wing. Nothing but net. A Mason Machinery three-pointer. Miramontes has 18 for the Rams. Up ahead to Patterson on a run out. Behind the back around Abraham. Scoop with the right hand and scores it. Patterson with 20. Showing he can do it all. Minute to go. 18-point Patriot lead. And they're going to foul Miramontes.
I don't know if they did that to get other kids in the lineup or what.
Looks like that's the case. So that'll send Miramontes to the Utah Independent Bank free throw line to shoot 2. And they're going to go ahead and call timeout, it looks like. So a timeout called, 56 seconds to go in the game on the Abbey Lumber scoreboard. American Heritage well on their way to the semifinals. They lead South Sevier 64-46 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
I'm Dr. Winters, a general dentist in Richfield. I invite you to take advantage of our 20 years of experience when it's time to get your wisdom teeth out.
We offer IV sedation so you can sleep through the procedure. We are right here in Richfield, so we are close by for all your pre- and post-operative needs. We strive to make the process comfortable, easy, and affordable. Visit wintersdental.com/wisdomteeth or call or text 435-896-6444.
Your connection for high school sports, Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
South Sevier dejected on their bench. Everybody's sitting down. The players on the floor really barely went over for a timeout, just to come out to shoot the free throws. Down 18 with 56 seconds to go in the game. Into the game now for American Heritage is Capono Limon, and also checking in John Bushman. Also coming into the game is Jaden Adams. And also checking in is a number we don't have.
Yeah.
Number 20.
Not the way they wanted to go out, but Emilio Miramontes on the line. What a 3-year career that these seniors have had, right?
And number 20 is actually Sam Vanderbeek as Miramontes makes one of two. He has 19 to lead South Sevier. And now a traveling violation against American Heritage.
He got a stat, right?
With the pressure of South Sevier.
52 seconds.
Barney to inbound. Passes into Abraham. Out to Miramontes. Guarded tight. He'll step back for the deep three. Short off the rim and the rebound to the backside by Bushman. Pass down the floor to Mena. Mena across the timeline. Up ahead right side. Vanderbeek drives in. Off the rim. It just fell off. Barney the rebound. 35 seconds to go. Kicks it left side to Roberts. Roberts hesitates. Drives left side. Got cut off. Comes out to the wing to Barney. Barney step back three. Short off the rim. Rebound, knocked it out of bounds, last touch by American Heritage. South Sevier ball with 25 seconds to go. Down 17.
Good call that time. Knocked out by Jaden Adams.
Tebs inbound, 4 around the key in a box set. Bounce into the corner to Abraham. Comes out to Miramontes, up top Barney, pass high post to Roberts. Roberts backing down the defense, turn around 12-footer as he fades away, knocks it down. 8 points off the bench for Stockton Roberts.
Boy, Stockton's just really come on this last 10 or 12 games for South Sevier. Sophomore, a lot of ball ahead for him.
64-49 will be your final as American Heritage content to dribble it out. The Patriots move on to play Parowan in the semifinals tomorrow night. South Sevier will drop to play Enterprise in the consolation bracket tomorrow afternoon. We've got the Sunrise Engineering postgame show coming up next on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs. Just complete an application on your phone or computer, or stop by any branch.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. Bookmark TeamHive.live, Utah's new home for streaming high school sports and other events. Powered by Centricom Local 10.
Hi, I'm Dustin Shakespeare, the Central Region Pathways Coordinator. Do you know what pathways are offered at your high school that connect with Snow College? Students enrolled in career technical education courses can develop valuable real-world technical skills and a strong academic foundation. Over 630 students completed CTE pathways last year in the Central Utah region. Our 35 pathways empower students to explore career options, pursue what they are passionate about, and earn valuable industry certifications. To learn more about these career pathways, talk to your CTE teachers and school counselors today.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking is now hiring drivers statewide, including Beaver, Millard, Sevier, San Pete, Juab, Carbon, Emery, Utah, and Salt Lake counties, as well as many other locations. The job includes a home daily schedule, excellent pay, benefits, training, retirement, a positive work environment, and requires a Class A CDL license with doubles endorsement. To apply, go to barneyjobs.com. That's barneyjobs.com.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. On our website, you're not going to wade through a bunch of unrelated content. You bring up TeamHive.live and you're just going to find a lot of high school sports and events. We've created tools that make it super easy for you to create events and stream to our site. And if you ever need help with anything, you can give me a call. So I want to invite your school to join the team. If you're a Utah high school, you can stream live on TeamHive. That's TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is committed to supporting our local schools, communities, and the economies of central and south central Utah. Each year, IPSC's two 950-megawatt generating units provide 3 million megawatt-hours of energy for communities in Utah and Southern California. The Intermountain Power Project ranks among the best of coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. IPSC, honored to sponsor this sports broadcast.
Your connection for high school sports, Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
For more than 40 years, Jones and DeMille Engineering has been shaping the quality of life of those around us. They are committed to the communities in which they live and work and take pride in being able to protect and enhance them. As a full-service civil engineering firm, they strive to serve with a professional, personalized touch to provide value that reaches beyond the project, earning their reputation as the go-to resource for planning and infrastructure needs. Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life together.
Your connection for high school sports, Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Your connection for high school sports, Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Salt Lake Community College. Robert Lovell with you alongside Curtis Marsh. Your final in the final boys quarterfinal game. Number 5 American Heritage knocks off number 4 South Sevier 64-49. And really it was never in doubt as American Heritage jumped up early and then just to continue to control the game, really start to finish. There was one tie at 2-2. Other than that, it was all Patriots as they get the 15-point win, led by as many as 19 in this one. Curtis, your takeaway from this game?
I think, Robert, you hit it on the head. Up 12-9 after one, 29-15 at the half, 46-31 after 3, and at the final, 64-49. So just they won all 4 quarters.
Yes, they did. Once again, this is the Sunrise Engineering post-game show, creating solutions that work and relationships that last. Learn more at sunrise-eng.com. Let's look at our final stats in this one, brought to you by Sorensen Levitt Insurance. Visit them in Richfield or Salina for your home, auto, and business insurance needs. Proudly representing auto owners insurance. Call Corey Sorensen in Richfield at 896-4471 or Cena Rasmussen in Salina at 529-7471. And looking at the final stats, first off for American Heritage as they get the win in this one. They're led today by Ricky Patterson, 20 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double for Patterson. Nephi Winnetana, a double-double, 16 points and 11 rebounds. 9 points for Weston Larson, and he did leave with that ankle injury again. Hopefully he's okay and can play tomorrow. 7 or 8 points off the bench for Stephen LePray with 3 rebounds. 7 points for Azra Wahi with 3 rebounds and 6 assists for Wahi. And then Jeremiah Alone had 4 points in the game for the Patriots. As a team, they shot 53% from the floor, 47% from 3, and then 5 for 7, 67% from the free throw line in this game. Just a really well-played game by American Heritage.
Just solid inside and out, right? Defensively and offensively. And if you look at that and you say South Sevier would force 17 turnovers and only have 6, that's the only stat you heard. You wouldn't think they'd lost that game by 15, right?
You look at the point stats for South Sevier. They're led today by Emilio Miramontes, 19 points, only 1 rebound from Miramontes, the leading rebounder for South Sevier. 10 points for Rich Tebbs with 4 rebounds in the game. 8 points off the bench for Stockton Roberts with 2 assists for Roberts. Then 5 points for Max Sebastian with 4 rebounds and 4 steals. And Riley Barney had 4 points with a couple of rebounds, 5 assists for Barney in the game. South Sevier shot, and then 2 points as well for Carter Abraham in this one. South Sevier shot just 38% from the floor, 10% from 3 at 2 for 19, and then 55% from the free throw line at 5 for 9 in this game. And then rebound battle was dominated by American Heritage, 38-20 was the rebound battle. And then, as you mentioned on turnovers, 17 for the Patriots, only 6 for South Sevier, but not enough.
Yeah, 2 for 19 from three-point range, just out of character for these young men. You know, super three-point shooters, but not tonight.
Not tonight.
Nope. So American Heritage off to play Parowan. And Parowan watching this game have to be thinking they got a tiger by the tail. I mean, they play this well tomorrow. They're going to give Parowan a battle, right?
Yeah. Should be a fun matchup, that's for sure. That'll be the 7:30 semifinal game tomorrow night here at Salt Lake Community College. Duchesne Kanab will be the 9-10 tip-off tomorrow night here in the boys semifinal. So the boys quarterfinal games are wrapped up. You had number 3 Kanab, the only higher seed that wins today. They move on after beating APA West Valley. Number 7 Duchesne upset Millard in overtime. Number 1 Enterprise was upset by number 8 Parowan. And now number 4 South Sevier upset by number 5 American Heritage. And for South Sevier, this inside the Sunrise Engineering postgame show, we'll take a quick break and come back with our South Sevier Pizza Hut player of the game. Again, your final in this one, 64-49 American Heritage over South Sevier on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Mountain Land Supply of Richfield is the Central Utah leader in plumbing, waterworks, turf, and ag irrigation. Mountain Land Supply features an entire line of Rainbird sprinklers and systems for your yard or commercial property and backs it up with an extremely knowledgeable staff that cares about the local community because they live here. Visit them at 2104 South Red Hills Drive in Richfield or call for a showroom appointment 435-896-9606. Mountain Land Supply is proud to sponsor high school sports and wishes the teams, coaches, and players success.
Your connection for high school sports, Centricom, Channel 10, and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Salt Lake Community College inside the Sunrise Engineering postgame show, serving communities like yours all over the western United States. That's Sunrise Engineering for the Pizza Hut player of the game. Curtis, what do you think?
I think Miramontes, right? 19 points, 3 assists.
Edge Tire Pros and Nephi is the smart choice for...
That is typical rebound game, but only 1 turnover, and I think the senior would probably be our player of the game.
So Emilio Miramontes is that South Sevier Pizza Hut player of the game. Check out tasty pizza specials at your hometown Richfield Pizza Hut. The big dinner box will feed your family with 2 one-topping pizzas and 2 sides for $25.99. Order at pizzahut.com. So State Bank of Southern Utah score update, local decisions, better results. That's State Bank of Southern Utah, member FDIC. In the score update, it was Grantsville, the number 4 seed. They beat number 5 Morgan in the final. That one 52-43. So Grantsville will move on to play number 1 Manti. So in 3A in the State Bank of Southern Utah score update, you had the 6 seed Summit Academy beat number 3 Emory. The 7 seed Juab beat number 2 Richfield. And then the favorites won. Number 1 Manti beat Canyon View. And number 4 Grantsville beats Morgan to move on to the semifinals. So 2 upsets in 3A, 3 upsets in 2A in the boys quarterfinal games.
So in Sevier County, all hopes lie with the Lady Wildcats, right?
And North Sevier Lady Wolves.
And the Lady Wolves. So if they can pull it out, because on the boys' side, not a great day.
Well, both Richfield and South Sevier are losing here in the first round, or quarterfinal round of the state of their respective state tournaments. So that's going to pretty well do it for this game. Curtis, any final thoughts on this one?
It's tough to lose, but that's what makes these tournaments so exciting, right? Kind of like election day. You just don't know who's going to win, red states or blue states. And tonight it was the blue team.
Yes, it was. So that's going to do it for this one on the Sunrise Engineering post-game show. Serving communities for over 40 years. Learn more at sunrise-eng.com. Your final on the Ivy Lumber scoreboard. Number 5, American Heritage 64. Number 4, South Sevier 49. We'll take a break and come back with the Snow College pregame show as we turn our attention now to the girls' state tournament with the number 3 Kanab Lady Cowboys against number 6 Parowan Lady Rams next on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
For more than 40 years, Jones and DeMille Engineering has been shaping the